Hey everybody, it's Big E. Welcome to Big E's YouTube channel. I was just going to give you guys an update on Shithawk. I was working on the roof panel again today. Frankly, I'm going to give up on just labeling it part 1, part 2, part 3. I'm giving up. This thing's just... it's too much for me to keep track. I'm tired. It's 9 o'clock again at night. I'm done. So, I'm going to give you an update on what happened. This is what we got going on here. This is the current situation of Shithawk. And we had to, what I did was I used the cheese grater on it, and then had my, I have a palm sander, electric one. I used 100 grit sandpaper, and I got it down. It was pretty good. I actually was able to sand like a bunch of stuff, like that glue. And it looks like he used some sort of primer. So I was able to get that all off. I was able to scrape these edges. I mean, they need a little more work, but I was able to scrape those and get this edge here up. Now, what you see here is, this is rainwater. I don't have a garage, guys. So, hey, if you have a garage and you want, when I can film from it and you want to freaking sponsor place for me to do my stuff, that'd be great. But anyway, so what happened was we were doing this here stuff, sanding, and then what happened was it had a low spot, and I'm still not quite happy with the way this looks here. I don't know if you can see, I'm not real happy with this. So what I'm going to do is I wanted to get it in primer just to see what now this needs work. I didn't realize this, but I found 2 more cracks in the roof. So I put tiger hair on here when I redid this, because I re-skimmed this after I sanded it for about 45 minutes. So I re-skimmed it and I hit this and this. Now you can see there's an edge there that needs more sanding. So I got to sand that down to get that smoother. I'm going to touch up this. I got to fix this. And this here looks not too bad, but you can see, let me see if I can get it with the camera, there's an edge there that needs to be sanded too, so I'm going to revisit that. So basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to get this thing at least, I wanted to see how good I could get it on the first try. And I'm surprised it got as good as it did, but it needs work. So what I did was I took the roof off the car. As it's lightning over my house from a thunderstorm, I took the roof off. I went ahead and I'm going to go over here. I had sawhorses here. I set it on these sawhorses, and basically I primered the whole thing, and then it got tacky. It got tacky enough, and then I just put it on here, and then it rained on it. I mean, it poured, I would say, for a good like 20 minutes or so on it. Good, bad, or indifferent. It might have done it some good. It washed everything off pretty nice too, because this was dusty as hell. So cleaned that all off, and you can see, you know, here there's still some rough. So I'm not saying by any means is this ready for paint, let alone black paint, but I'm surprised it turned out as good as it did, considering it's the first pass. But so I'm gonna sand this some more, use a little bit of spot putty at places that I think would need it, and go from there. But I was using 120 grit sandpaper on it to try it. Now, mind you, it did take longer with 120 grit, but it made it smoother, and I was able to get a nicer edge than I would have had probably if I would have used something, because I was going to use 60, and now I'm glad I didn't, because I think it would have been way too rough. So anyway, so we're going to see how that all turns out, and go from there. I'm going to keep you guys updated on how it progresses, see what the weather is tomorrow, if I can make any progress, and I'll give you updates on the channel. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you take care of each other. We'll see you next time on Big E's YouTube channel. Take care for now.